weather won't be bothering me in here, Davis thought. The room was climate-controlled to within 1/10 of a degree of a chilly 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and well insulated by the bomb-proof walls and roof installed above. It had taken 2 years for a fleet of delivery vans to carry all the dirt and rock away that had been excavated from beneath the warehouse. The same vans had returned with cement, steel, and eventually those thousands of servers, accompanied by technicians to set them up. The process had been tedious, yes, but not a single satellite picture had ever shown a trace of the ambitious construction project proceeding underground. Of course, the effect worked in both directions. With no links to the outside world other than a voice line to his supervisor, the whole bloody world could come to an end, and Davis would be none the wiser until after his shift was over. Davis walked up a flight of steel stairs to the bulletproof, glass-walled security booth attached to the wall overlooking the room. His major challenge for the next 12 hours would be to stand watch in that booth without falling asleep. There'd be hell to pay if he did, because another guard, in another security room far away, would be watching him on a video screen. The row of displays in front of Davis allowed him to see every inch of the outside of the warehouse complex. Racked on the wall behind him were a high-powered rifle and a shotgun, but it wasn't likely he'd ever need to use them. One flip of the large red switch in front of Davis would flood the server room with enough halon gas to not only put out a fire, but asphyxiate any intruder careless enough to leave a gas mask at home. Not for the first time, Davis wished that the house where he lived with his wife and their 2 small children could be as well protected. But the government didn't put as high a priority on protecting suburban starter homes as it did on safeguarding its most critical computer network facilities. Some storage facilities, like those serving the needs of the Pentagon and the National Security Administration, were located not far away at Fort Meade. Others, like this one, were scattered far and wide, hidden in plain sight but highly secure nonetheless. No way was anyone going to crack this nut. He was dead certain of that. If Davis had been able to electronically monitor what was happening on server A-VI/147 on level 3, though, his confidence might have taken a hit. True, concrete and steel walls, surveillance cameras, and halon gas were more than adequate to protect the physical well-being of his facility against anything short of a direct hit by a bunker-busting nuclear weapon. But the data on the facility servers had to rely on virtual defenses, firewalls, security routines, and intrusion scanners. And those defenses hadn't been enough. Someone had gotten inside. 1. Meet Frank. The next morning, a morbidly obese corgi named Lily was sniffing a tree on 16th Street in the Columbia Heights neighborhood of Washington, D.C. A cold, insistent drizzle fell on her, but Lily didn't care, because Lily was sniffing at her favorite tree. Indeed, the meager processing power of Lily's brain was wholly consumed by sampling the mysterious scents wafting up from the damp earth, for this was also the favorite tree of every other dog in the neighborhood. Something was nagging at the edge of her senses, though. "Come on, Lily, hurry up." Lily turned her head. The annoying distraction was coming from the person at the other end of her leash, someone with sockless feet jammed into worn black loafers. Above bare ankles, a pair of pajama-clad legs disappeared into a rumpled raincoat. She saw there was an arm holding an umbrella, too, and under the umbrella, a stubbly 40-something face topped by thinning black hair. Lily decided that the face did not look happy.
"Ah,"
she thought.
"that would be Frank."
Relieved that the distraction could be ignored, Lily returned to the important work at hand. "Come on, Lily," the voice said again. The fact that Frank's face was unhappy was unremarkable. Even in pleasant weather, Frank tended to dwell pointlessly on the minor miseries of his life. Not long ago, those miseries had become much less minor when his mother Doreen entered a retirement home. After helping her move in, Frank took a deep breath and prepared to leave. No use dragging things out, he thought. Transitions are difficult, and best dealt with quickly. Still, it was sad. His mother was standing by the doorway of her new apartment, lower lip a-tremble and Lily held tightly in her arms. It was clear that she was rapidly nearing her emotional limits.